Hello, friends in chat. Greetings and salutations. Welcome to yet another day of Final Fantasy XIV streams. It's your boy, Colbus. Hi, Condog. Welcome to the stream already, and with a drinky, no less. Unfortunately, my usual water cup has been left at work, so I'll be having to get that tomorrow. And today I'm just using this cup from my kitchen. Yeah, some of you may notice that I shifted my desk slightly. I had to move it away from the wall because I found that when I would adjust the desk to move up and down, it would take the lamp that's currently lighting my face with it. So that's all right. It's not a big deal. I don't work very far from here, so it's not like a tragic event. Anyway, we don't have a ton of time today. I'm not really going to stream for more than 2 hours. In fact, I intend to stream for less than 2 hours. But we're just going to get through as much as I can in that time. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, and ideally 6. But I don't think we're going to get 6 done in that short of time, considering one of those quests is the Catesis Hyperborea dungeon, which is super duper unlikely that we get through that today. But we'll see. It's all right. We're super ahead of schedule, so if we don't get through it today, we'll for sure get through it tomorrow and knock out a bunch of the next tier of quests. We're already so close. It's kind of insane, honestly. I did not expect to get this far in 8 days. 7 days, because this is day 8. So, pretty nice. I did go back to Thavnair. No, I'm not there now. I went back to Thavnair, and I managed to get every single Aetheryte there. Not Aetheryte, Aether Current. So now in Thavnair, we have flight. So if we ever have to go back to Thavnair for story purposes, we can fly there now. And I'm planning to continue to unlock each of those as we continue stream, so that by the time we get to the post game, I have flight unlocked in all the areas we would be going to. I should probably switch back to the correct class, huh? That'd be a good idea. I know my glamours, it's not like they're already on or anything. How's everybody doing tonight? Oh, I just realized that I have stream right in front of me and I didn't notice that I wasn't showing it. That's fine. There wasn't anything of interest. I did show you guys this, though, that I unlocked. Aether Currents and Thavnair. Talking to you has got me all excited to start streaming again. Got to figure out what the back to stream game will be. Well, game is not up. Timing. I caught you on that. Don't worry. All right, level 90. Going into this next quest, a flower upon your return. This is going to be a lore dump quest for sure. Let us move over to the edge before mounting, shall we? That will allow Argos to catch the currents rising up from below and give us a smooth ride over to the side. Makes perfect sense to me. Zoom right here. Oh, I was close. Alright, speaking of Aether Currents, I didn't even... That worked out. Well, how many more do we have here? We got 4 more after this? Yeah, 4 more, and then 3 more quests. None of which have been unlocked yet. Yeah, great. Hi, Argos. We're off, you know, to a distant land, and the only ones allowed to come are those who think they can. My tummy hurts. Probably should have taken a gas eggs. Oh well, I'll live. Noetaphorion. I read that right? Noe Teforion. Yeah. Maybe Noetaforian. Final fart! Mika, welcome to stream, friend! Hello! How's your night going? Good to see ya. You're just in time for a voiced cutscene. At least I assume it's going to be a voiced cutscene. It's been 89 years! It's true, I haven't streamed in 89 years. I am 111 years old now.
Quite a small place, lacking even the most basic equipment.
It's also been way too long since I've gotten to attend one of your streams because I'm always either working or like really busy.
No
I did see the fire scare. I'm glad you were okay. I meant to like PM you about that.
Have you done this before?
I meant to PM you about that because I saw the fire and I saw like the location of it. I know it wasn't like really super duper close because it was more in like the Honcut area, but still, that's insane. I'm glad you're okay. You haven't streamed in like a week. Oh, I didn't know that. I did. I figured you were taking a small break, given fire. Well, it's super good to have you on stream, though. I'm really happy to see you.
The first entails peering through the walls of the soul in the moment a subject is recalling a memory. The second requires no subject, and is instead a process of piecing together an event from ripples left in the ambient ether.
Oof, that's rough.
As memories are etched upon the ether of the soul, so too are they
Hi,
etched
Luna.
upon the ether of the world. In this
Oh, Cosmic Conchu. That's not a drinky. And a drinky. Okay. Let me get the Conchu going. There he is, our good friend. And a drinky for your troubles. Thank you. Welcome to stream. How's everyone doing tonight? Super good to have you all here.
Such memories are given to fading, however, and can prove challenging to visit. But come, let us try. Close your eyes.
Is she trying to even do creation magic right now? I wasn't paying enough attention. Oops, the echo's happening. Ah, it is the echo.
All units fully functional and proceeding on
Another
course
drinky, thank you,
towards their
Condor.
respective stars.
As usual, my rule will be no more than 3 cups of water, although I guess for the stream it's going to be more like
completion of survey
1 cup
is
of water.
108
Because I'm only going to be
cycles.
streaming for like 2 hours.
End of status report. Severing connection with shared consciousness.
Wow. There's a whole network of
Did you hear that,
Medions.
Hermes? All is well.
Just running around restocking. Nice. Slash eyeing. Oh, cleaning store.
Yes. Good tidings at long last. Every step of the way, I've been reminded how little we understand creation. How the universe defies imagination.
But soon we won't need to speculate. We'll know the answers.
Every time, every word she stutters over ends up making her sound a little bit like a Medusa, which I think is funny. There you go. She's so wholesome.
Indeed. And we'll owe it all to you and your sisters.
Oh, Medion.
What answers we will get.
Whatever intelligent beings that exist out there are bound to be vastly different from us. Diverse in form and culture. Possessed of unique ways of thinking. Their conception of life and its purpose will be no exception. Completely and utterly unlike ours.
I tried so hard to click.
Unlike how?
I have no idea. Yet whatever answers we receive, I will not dismiss them out of hand. No. I will think earnestly on them all, and I will share them with our people, that together we may contemplate our own existence. Perhaps then our star will become a better place. Not only for man, but for all life.
See, he's so wholesome. How could he possibly cause the final days? How could he possibly cause the end of the world? It couldn't be him. He's such a good boy, right? He's not PETA, I promise. He's not trying to doom humanity for the sake of creatures that don't even,
So
like,
loath was I to bind another living being.
exist yet.
In the course of your long journey, you will learn from those you meet. Learn to walk and run and so much more. And when you return, older and wiser, we will have a celebration to mark your homecoming and coming of age both.
Will there be apples? Covered in syrup?
She always remembers the candied apples.
And how are you supposed to eat them?
You know what, fun part, except that Sephiroth and Cloud are pretty. Neither of whom are in this game yet. We've gotten references to every single Final Fantasy in one way or another, except for 7, pretty much. Your niece's name is Aerith? Oh my god, that's so awesome. I forget. I met someone... I don't know if that's how it's spelled, though, but... No, I'd say that's still pretty based.
A flower. Yes. Upon your return, I will gift you a beautiful flower.
Aw. It's funny because earlier she gifted him a flower, kind of ish, not really. I mean, she said she was going to gift it to him and then just kind of showed it to him instead. But it's you know, it's wholesome and it's so neat. I'm dying.
So, what is your opinion?
Hermes is a gentle soul, and yet... I don't know, chat.
He is a gentle soul, and well-intentioned. Yet it does not take ill intent to beget ill.
So true,
We
bestie.
must consider the possibility that something may have gone awry. Perhaps it was oversight, or simply an accident.
Or maybe you're just coping because you don't want to be the one that causes the final days? Could it be you,
In light of this,
Crystal Mom?
I propose that we reveal your tale to Hermes himself. If he does not wish for the final days, as we believe, he may
That's
well join
such a
us in
bad
pursuing
idea,
solution.
because if he does want it and we tell him what happens, we're fucked. That's such a bad idea. Vana, what are you thinking? Don't nod,
Then it
Kirshi.
is settled. Let us seek out our friend with all swiftness. 'Twould
That's-
not do to let such
I-
a pure soul be blackened by tragedy.
Baffling. Utterly baffling. I'm literally about to give him the recipe for what he wants. Just, hey, so you're going to cause the death of the universe, and here's how you're going to do it. And then he's like, oh, that's funny. I actually wanted to cause the death of the universe. Thanks for teaching me how. Let me speed the process along. We could do worse than to look in Catesis Hyperborea. The largest facility stands in Ethoseletikos Boreas. Ethoseletikos Boreas. Of course. Anyone can pronounce that word. I wonder, Kirshi, for an institution which claims to studiously research every species destined for release into the world, did you not question how they find room for them all on so few islands? The answer lies within Catesis itself. I touched upon the practice before back at the archives, where a vast area is stitched together out of multiple conceptual spaces. The same holds true for the interior of this facility and its magically constructed environs. 'Tis there, within those sprawling habitats, that the chief overseer and most of Elpis' observers conduct the bulk of their work. Come, the simplest route is via the noose north of Poeten Oikos. Poitnoikos. Oi, mate, we're going to Poitnoikos. Put these in my goddamn armory chest for now. I will put them in my glamour chest later. I'm gonna eat a potato. That's not a potato, that's a lemon curd. I'm gonna eat a lemon curd. There we go. Raid buffs, baby. Yeah, raid buffs! And just by doing that, starting this quest, I've unlocked 2 more Aether Current quests. Outstanding. Is yours an Aether Current quest, or is yours a other quest? It is an Aether Current quest. We'll come back to that. And by we, I mean me. By myself. Without you. Ideally, somehow, magically, we complete all of the quests I want to complete before 11:30. I don't see that happening. In fact, I don't even see us getting into Catesis in time. So that will likely mostly be tomorrow's affair. Which is okay. I'm okay with that. If I can do everything up to unlocking Catesis and then do Catesis tomorrow night, that'd be perfect. Oh, it's the teleporter I already found that wasn't active for no good reason other than because the game doesn't like me. Ethoseleticos boreus. Or Ethoseleticos boreus. I bet that's Ethoseleticus boreus. That's my final answer for how that's probably pronounced. Suddenly Bornus. Ah, good. The Noose acknowledged you as my guest. You should now have the authority to use it as you wish. Yay. As for the way to Catesis Hyperborea, we follow this path, turn left at the crossroads. We're on a flower upon your return, correct? Good friends. Send me messages on Discord. This is a flower upon your return. Yeah, so we got a few quests to go. We ain't done yet. Oh, hey. A green check mark. That means the quest is over. Hi, Lee Mao. Nice. La Critura. The fact that we have references in FF14 to Final Fantasy Tactics, but we don't have any characters or places that are a reference to FF7 is deeply funny to me. Also, my personal guess, my personal hunch, I think Final Fantasy X is going to be the referenced game for Dawntrail's raids. Because they referenced Final Fantasy VI in the Sigmascape, and they referenced Final Fantasy... well, I guess it's just Alexander, so it's not really just Final Fantasy 13, but anyway. Hermes is at another facility, as we have just discovered. Oh, hey, it's Emmett and Hythlodaeus. Hi, friends! One of whom is not currently very happy with me because I may or may not have told him that he is a megalomaniac who reconstructed all of Amarot for the sake of just teaching me a lesson and also trying to compel me to be his ally while I got corrupted by horrifying light aether. We've confirmed that his studies into Dynamis, as well as his creation of Meteon, were entirely private pursuits. No one else we spoke with appeared to possess the chief's depth of knowledge on the subject, and neither did we hear any tales of stolen research. Which means that if Hermes himself harbors no desire to bring down an apocalypse, then he might be recruited to help prevent one. Or so saith the illustrious Emmett Selk. A According to your story, the 14 divided the connection between the celestial currents and the final days. Divined the connection between the celestial currents and the final days, but were never able to pinpoint the root cause of the calamity. With our people's greatest minds, not to mention Hythlodaeus' sharp eyes, committed to the pursuit of a solution, such an outcome seems inconceivable. The only possible explanation is if the nature of the catalyst was so inexplicable that even we failed to perceive it. And what better fits that description than the invisible, intangible dynamis? Which in turn leads us to our next question. How did Hermes, in his role as Fandaniel, not recognize the subject of his own research? How do you know he became Fandaniel proper? How do you know he wasn't just anointed that title on a whim when he became Sundered? We don't know that. You guys don't know that. It's all future mumbo-jumbo. Or in the past, you fools. We must assume that he either knew and was unable to help, or that he was otherwise prevented from identifying the cause in the first place. At this juncture, all we can do is speculate. To be clear, the Convocation does not tolerate acts of deception or malice. We are practiced at perceiving truth, and would have known had Fandaniel lied to us. Hermes has no conscious wish for the world to end. Of that, I am certain. It seems there is more to the tale after all. If you say so, Vana. We conduct an investigation of our own, you see. Womp womp. Talk talk. Speak speak. Converse converse. Cutscene cutscene? Cutscene cutscene. How comforting. We seem to have reached the exact same conclusion. I see no reason to delay further. 'Tis time we brought Hermes into the fold, as it were. Thank you for understanding. Appreciate you, Emmett Selk. I'm sorry that I upset you before. Save your thanks. I did not say I believed your ridiculous story. But as Emmett Selk, I have a duty to examine any potential threat to our existence, no matter how ludicrous or personally offensive I may find it. Fair is fair. Damn, I'm getting 500,000 XP per quest, and I get to claim none of it. And that is bothering me, I'm going to be real. Hythlodaeus is eager to find Hermes. I think the time for leisurely exploration has passed. If I may have a moment to adjust my vision. Turns on night vision goggles like a badass. There he is! On the next tile over, Medion is with him. Hermes appears to be in the midst of an observational study, but I suggest we hurry over there before they venture elsewhere. Head straight down the path. We can teleport to Mysopsis Euros from the device at the bottom of the slope. Excuse me. That's funny. That guy looks like Mito Garen, but gray. I guess that would just be Ordo Garen. I need to play more Monster Hunter Frontier on stream. This is a next month thing. Passage to Mysopsis Euros. Yes, I would like to proceed to Mysopsis Euros. I would love to proceed to Mysopsis Euros, in fact. That would just be great. They are close by, within the Hungering Gardens. That would be the circular enclosure you see just up ahead. Well then, Kirshi, make yourself useful and bring Hermes out here to us. If I were to go, he would assume I was only there to press him on the Fandaniel matter. Of all of us, you stand the best chance at convincing him to put aside his work for the moment. But the creations in there are not exactly... Then again, perhaps Kirshi can handle them. He did survive a bout with Vana, after all. Off you go! But do be prepared to come to blows with the garden's denizens. Great. Thanks. Love it. Super, super cool. Quirky. They're not like the other girls. They're fine throwing me directly into the throng of danger. Holy Jesus Christ, why? Botanical abominations bear down upon you with ravenous intent. Yeah. Great. ability is called Worst Breath. I mean, fair. Morble Marquise. Yeah, I kind of figured as much. Gosh, I hate it so much. Oh, good. That one also. That one's a riotous Morble. Oh, that one might have actually spawned because of the quest, I think. Ooh. These things are butt ugly. So I wonder if there's a difference between the Marquise and the Riotous. Because they look the same and they have the same moves. I don't know if the Riotous is just spawned by the quest or not. I couldn't really tell. Nope, I'm going over here. You can't pre-project me from right behind your mouth. Neener, neener, neener. Emmett, or not Emmett, but Hermes could be literally anywhere in this hellscape of multiple very highly aggressive and easy to aggro enemies. Oh, there he is. I see that quest marker. Hi, Hermes. Kirshi, what are you doing here? I thought you were keeping Hythlodius and Emmett Silk company. I was, and then we met up with Vana, and then, yeah, anyway, an important matter and unrelated to my decision on Fandaniel, you say? Then yes, I'll come. As soon as my work here is finished. It will not be long, I promise, but you should really wait outside the garden with the others. This is no place for idle exploration. You don't say. Alright, that's another quest down. Look at us go. Sweet, sweet progress. Ah, Christ. Alright, I just realized my phone is on my desk. Hello, phone on my desk. Hunger in the garden. Luna just sent me a thing on Discord with her witch game that is a cat called the Ancient Familiar, and in the cat's description it says beeps when happy. I love it. Now we're briefly entangled with the denizens of the Hungering Garden. Or should I say smell? Yeah, fair enough. I've been impressed with your fortitude. Well done indeed. For this, let us pray that things will soon take a turn for the better. Fascinating as it would be to meet the Emmett Selk who would recreate Amarat in the depths of the ocean, I think it is best for all concerned if such tragic events never came to pass. Be it in our future or our past, or your past, assuming yours is not truly written in stone. Naive hope that that is. Words without sound. Hermes said he would not be long. Yes, then we shall wait here until he emerges. Alright. We're making good progress. Voiced cutscene, nice. Take a little water break.
My apologies for keeping you waiting. I understand there is a matter you wish to discuss.
Aye. A matter of the utmost gravity. If one can suspend disbelief.
Need to make my
Go on,
headphones
then.
do a flip.
Tell him what you told us. Who you are and why you came.
Wish they wouldn't do this all the time. There we go. I think that's good. Yeah, there we go. I fixed it. Now they're not all tangled at on my chest there. Time to tell Hermes a funny story. And you were there, and you became the god of destruction.
The phenomena observed during these star-encompassing calamities is likely the product of a dynamis reaction, and none is more versed in the applications of this energy than you, Hermes. I must stress that we do not believe you would desire such destruction. We come not to lodge accusations, but to beg your wisdom. And so, distressing though the exercise may be, I ask that you share with us your opinion on the matter.
Excuse me.
On the assumption that our visitor's tale is true.
Even you, Vana. As you say, the phenomena observed in the two calamities may both be attributed to dynamis.
Why do you seem suspicious
Of note
already?
is the difference in its effect. In the first final days, it warped creation magics. In the second, it warped the people themselves. The key variable, I suspect, is the etheric density of the men of each age. As you know, ether, in essence, negates dynamis. Harboring high concentrations of ether, we ancients cannot readily manipulate dynamis, nor be manipulated by it. Therefore, rather than ourselves, the calamity affected our magics.
Which were, in essence,
contrast,
less dense
having
ether
been sundered,
being made
the people of the
manifest.
future are composed of but a fraction of our ether. Thus are they susceptible to the influence of dynamis and its transformative potential.
Oh, so
That
that's just
would
like a
explain
normal
only the
thing Dynamis
mechanism.
can do?
Not the cause. Though perhaps.
What is it? Even should it be a hypothesis, we would hear it.
Dynamis is an energy put in motion by feelings. Feelings for which there must first exist a source. A
Okay.
source to which the victims must be attuned. One that harbors the self-same negative emotions. Elsewise, it could not be the agent of such extreme change.
Okay.
So
This
it
is
wasn't
like-
the stagnation of the celestial currents. Someone, or something, is instigating the star's demise.
So, we've a villain on our
Interesting.
hands after all. Any idea who or what it could be?
The celestial currents comprise the outermost layer of the star's ether, encasing it like a protective sphere. According to your tale, it was where the currents were weakest that the phenomena first manifested.
That would be
If
correct.
the inciting factor came from without Aetheris, then its effects would first be seen in those locations.
Interesting. What does that have to do with... Because the Loperites weren't
Greetings.
affected.
Can you hear me?
Oh, hey, Medion.
Do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm.
Mm-hmm.
I wish only to hear your words,
Okay.
share your feelings, know your thoughts.
Mm-hmm. This was what she
May
said
we
to us when we
please
first met her.
Be friends.
This is getting very uncomfortable very fast.
Meteon. What is it?
Executing scheduled task, suspending individual self and connecting to shared consciousness.
Oh.
Connection established. Commencing status report.
Oh. Ooh, that's not good.
It hurts, it hurts!
Yeah, it does. Could you maybe stop doing it to me too?
So hot, so cold, so sad. I don't understand.
Oh, Jesus.
Make it stop. Please, make it stop.
Steady, Meteon. Steady.
So scared, so lonely. The pain, it's too much.
What is happening?
Why? Why do we
Oh, boy.
hurt?
Oh, hey, it's doing the thing again. That's great. Oh, good.
This is wrong! All wrong!
Okay.
She's gone? But how?
I got a few questions myself, like what the and fuck.
She has altered her etheric density in order to blend in with her surroundings, an ability for avoiding confrontation.
Most effective. Frustratingly so. I can't see her either. Not even a trace.
Stay away. Please. This is wrong. My mistake. So please.
What did you do? What is the mistake? I'm so confused.
Are you all right?
Well, my brain just melted, but it's fine. There wasn't much up there to begin with.
No. We only heard her speak the instant before she vanished.
Of course. When communicating without words, Meteon also employs dynamis. That will explain why you were able to hear her, and we could not.
Then you are our best chance of
Oh.
finding her. Follow her voice and try to track her down. Hindered though we may be, let us split up and search as well.
And that's why the quest is called Words Without Sound. Look at that, chat. Hi, Emmett. What's up? Okay, bye. I thought he was sticking around for a reason. Excuse me. I have an suspicious disturbance. Calm your mind, your senses questing for any hint of Meteon's presence. It seeps into my mind, our voices reporting. Hermes mustn't hear them. I have to run, to hide. Meteon's anguished voice grows distant as the source seems to flee down the slope. Well, you know I gotta do this. Ow. Worth it. I did a 6 spin. That was fast. You strain to catch even the faintest whisper, but fail to hear Meteon's voice. She must be elsewhere. Is there any other sparklies in the area? Strain to catch even the faintest whisper, fail to hear Meteon's voice. What is this Terraria ass music? Anybody else catching that? It's, I mean, if it was like bit crunched, it's not bit crunched, so it doesn't sound extremely like Terraria, but if you bit crunch this shit, it sounds exactly like a Terraria track. Especially that part. Cutscene! We did it, chat. Oh, Meteon! Greetings and salutations. Hi, friend. Are you okay? Commencing report. Oh no, we can't tell them that. We must run. Run far away. Now, you silly goose. Get back here. Tell me the report. I must know. For science. Please don't follow me. I want to follow you, though. Meteon's anguished voice fades as you sense her climbing to the top of the ridge. Okay. Seems like a whole lot of shenanigans to make a cutscene for. But that's just me. Floaties. Suspicious disturbance. Indeed. A drinky from Condog, of course, sir. Thank you. Same dialogue as before. No, really any reason. Oh, hey, Emmett. Yeah. Get over there. How did it come to this? Is this the reason we traveled to the stars? Why we sought out another life forms? Is it this it? Is this the answer? It can't be. Cannot be. Moves to the south. Traveling south. Well, at least we're exploring the entire map doing this. Boink. Hell yeah. Spamming one. Turn around and everything will be dandy. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Besides FF14, is there any game you want more people to play? Minus Death Stranding. The World Ends With You. Like the original on the DS, because I mean you could play any of them for the story, and the story is the biggest reason why I want people to play it. But the original version on the Nintendo DS had a combat system that was unlike any other RPG I've ever played, where you would control the top screen character, and you'd control two characters at the same time for every combat scenario. You'd control the top screen character using the D-pad and maybe the face buttons, and you control the bottom screen character, the main character, with the stylus. And the way that ended up controlling was so wacky and fun. And no other RPG has come even close to like scratching that itch. So for that alone, I recommend specifically the original version. Also, the story in the original version is just more concise. Compiling report for dissemination to Hermes and all people of Aetheris. What? There you are. Hi. Processing expedition data. Preparing profiles on intelligent civilizations. Formulating answers to the question. Finalizing report. No, Kirsty, you mustn't listen. It's fine. Just tell me. Surely it won't be egregiously sad or frustrating. It's wrong. It's all wrong. Jesus. Moves towards the lake, eh? Hi, friends. That's the #1 game I would recommend people play. And then, you could also play it on, I think it's on Epic Games, the original, or the Final Cut, which is, it's just less, it's like less intuitive, and there's more story, some of which is like a little bit spread out and weird. It's a lot less concise was the word I used, and I would say that's the best word for it. But it's still really good. I highly recommend it to anyone and everyone that's ever owned a Nintendo DS or 3DS. Just give it a shot. It's super fun. Made all the more difficult to predict her movements. Hermes, what do you make of this situation? The media are linked to a single mind, a shared consciousness which connects them across any distance. I suspect something has happened which disrupted its usual harmony. How might we access the thread, the shared consciousness of theirs? Much as you would approach any sentient being directly. In this media's case, that means speaking to any incarnation without physical reach, or within physical reach. So unless we can track down the Medion we just lost, we have no means to communicate with them. No way of knowing what befell her sisters. No way to provide directions or guidance. We best set our musings aside and concentrate on how we might find her. But you are correct. I also really want more people to play Final Fantasy XIV. I was trying to get Mika to play it a while back, and especially now that I've played through Shadowbringers, I think Mika would absolutely fucking love this game. But it would also be getting her into another MMO-sized game when she already plays Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail and a bunch of like the Honkai universe stuff. So I don't blame her for not wanting to put in the time. She witness out there, not to mention the monthly fees. She witness out there that frightened you so. Why do you seek to keep it from us? How terrible could it possibly be? Follow, wander, stumble, listen. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Medion renders herself invisible by matching her etheric density to that of her surroundings, does she not? If so, could we not then disrupt her concealment with a surfeit of ether? Much how Emmett Silk solidified your presence when first we met you? Don't be absurd. I can hardly channel ether to a recipient whose whereabouts are hidden from me. Which is why we must all work together. Kyushu will continue the search in the same manner as before, but this time with you in tow. Once he ascertains Medion's likely location, you proceed to reveal our wayward familiar with a swift ethereal downpour. I feel like that's a really, really bad idea. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any way that I could convey that. She has made herself easier to capture by fleeing towards Leith. Assuming she is made visible, it should prove no great feat to herd her into a corner. Then we have our plan. Kirshi and Emmett Selk will be our tracker and trapper, respectively, while we others predict and obstruct Medion's avenues of escape. Emmett Selk and I will keep an eye on each other's ether to help coordinate our efforts. Let us be about it. Well, it seems we're partners for the time being. Let us return to where we last saw Medion and pick up the trail from there. I will keep myself in a state of preparedness, ready to rain down Aether at a moment's notice, meaning it falls to you to keep the way clear. Okay. So, we're going this way. Wouldn't you know it, there's a sparkly right in front of us. They're called hippies. You calm your mind, your senses questing for any hint of Medion's presence. But you fail to hear her voice. She must be elsewhere. Proceed on the right. Oh, it's this way. My bad. Why can't I fly? Are my functions being restricted? Hide. Yes, I'll just have to hide. Then, where no one can find me. Medion's anguished voice heads towards the water's edge. I'm gonna take a second to interrogate Emmett Selk about this water here. Which do be a splishin' and a splashin'. We should be able to reach the bottom of this drop by climbing down the rocks at the water's edge. Do not even think of dragging me over the falls. Final days or no, if I end up drenched from head to toe, I swear I will feed you to a remora. I'm willing to test that theory, sir. Excellent. Oh, look. Sparklies. Just what we needed. Okay. This would have been a really good time for the binoculars minigame. I'm not here, please. By that rock, is she? Very well. Hey, it worked. What? Why can't I hide? We will hear your report, good or bad. Yushi, what are you saying? Everything is so faint. I'm sorry. I'm not strong enough. Stay away, I'm begging you. Don't make me say it. It'll break him. His poor, fragile heart. It's okay. He doesn't need to hear it. I was asking you to tell me. Now we have a chance. Once the others are in position, the two of us can herd her into their midst. No, not that one. We can do better. That'll do. It's actually perfect. I got the water horse for treading the water. Whoop. Emmett! Emmett! Where'd he go? Oh. He just disappears when I mount. Okay. He's inside the mount. He's crawled inside the mechanics of my mana cutter. Quirky. Ah, Lord. Neat. Want to tell me about the teleporter? Is this noose not in use? It seems to have been left to the mercy of the elements. With either way, it bears no trace of Medion's essence. We move on. Keeping things concise, Emmett. Which is a shame, because in the future you are definitely a fan of contrivances. There, I see her. We get to complete even more of the map. Hell yeah. Avoid the stupid tendril bitch. I want nothing to do with tendril bitch. I wish to remain tendril bitchless. Interestingly, I haven't seen... Oh, there it is. It's like, interestingly, I haven't seen it yet. How very strange. Nothing to do with tendrils. More for me then. You enjoy that, buddy. That's not TOS.
Aha! Give chase. We shall herd her into the shelter.
Aye, Captain. Way, quippin'. Nice. Go. You had to decide.
Please, Mission. We must speak.
It's over. Now we get to watch as her body and brain corrupt because she's sad. She's hit maximum whelm. Yep.
I'm sorry, Hermes. I'm so sorry. If someone can hear these words, then please... Please protect them. Protect them all.
Oh no. What happened?
Individual self-suspended. Connection with shared consciousness stable.
Alright.
Our survey is complete. We shall now report our findings. All units safely arrived at their respective destinations. Seeking answers to Hermes' question, we attempted to make contact with the intelligent denizens of each star. Results are as follows, in order of numerical code. Enna. Traces of civilization found. Structures believed to have served as domiciles. No extant life forms detected. Dio. Ruined remnants of buildings scattered across star, surface of which is encased in ice. Presence of life could not be verified. Tria. Evidence of large population centers, akin to cities recovered. No extant life forms found, only their lingering essence.
Just mass extinction after mass extinction.
Tessera. Edifices surmised to be abandoned residences found. No extant life forms detected. Deadly plague or extreme environmental degradation likely to have led to mass extinction.
That sounds familiar.
They are all... dead.
Octo. Star found in state of violent conflict. Contact successfully made with inhabitants, but deployment of weapons of mass destruction resulted in total annihilation of local population shortly thereafter.
Well?
Inea. Star is a barren desert. No identifiable flora found. Bones of living beings resembling men discovered beneath sands, but determination regarding their intelligence inconclusive.
Well, considering they were bones, I would assume not very good. Not a lot of intelligence in the bones, you see.
Remind me, Hermes, what exactly was the question you entrusted to Meteon?
I tasked her with asking what others live for. What gives their lives meaning.
Did you consider what may happen if the premise of the question is flawed? To be able to answer it, one must be living and desire to continue doing so. But if Meteon finds no living beings in the course of her journey, or none who desire to live, what then?
Well, then she gets real sad. And
What
things get a
answers
lot
would she
worse.
derive from their silence?
Meteon, enough. Suspend your mission and return hither at once.
Decapente. Local civilization once flourished under auspices of higher power. Said power later laid waste to civilization in fit of rage.
Ooh. It
Upon revealing this to
continues
me,
get worse.
Entity elected to self-terminate in lieu of providing answer to question. No other intelligent life forms found.
Oh.
Turning a deaf ear, are we? We are taking Meteon back to Amarot. As I understand, we will need her if we are to bring back all of her sisters.
Yes. Meteion.
She ain't doing too good, Chief. She's having a real bad time. Yeah.
It isn't right, is it? It isn't right to turn away from the answer. Even if the answer is pain.
Oh, God, it only gets worse from here.
Even if we aberrations must scream ourselves hoarse to be heard. Aye. Whatever answers we find, I will not dismiss them out of hand. These words I said to you, and I will hold myself to them.
That ain't good. That bodes poorly. Yep. Emmett, why are you just standing there? Okay. Oh. He transformed.
What is the meaning of this?
You cannot take Meteion. Not until she has finished her report. All else must wait.
They're off, you know, to a distant land. Keep making that joke, I can't help it. Listen to Claw 2.
Fool!
Listen to the album Hope by Claw 2. It's very good. Why, Hermes? Why could you not leave well enough alone? Will these answers assuage the pain you feel when a creation is returned to ether? Had you never cast your accursed question to the distant stars, you may have one day learned to be at peace upon this one. No, probably not, honestly. Athlodius is pondering what to do next. Hermes has headed to Catissus. Considering the expansive dimensions of the place, even we may have a difficult time locating his aether. All I can say is that he entered from the rooftop and likely arrived at the uppermost point in the facility. Now, do we pursue him? Of course we pursue him. No matter what Hermes might be thinking, Meteion is a potential threat that needs to be brought under our control. The Convocation's duty to safeguard this star takes precedence over any personal stake in the matter. But not Kirshi. 'Tis clear we stand on a precipice. But we have yet to determine beyond a shadow of a doubt that Meteion Meteion's is the hand which tips us over the edge. Nevertheless, if we are to learn the truth of the final days, we must give chase, and even if neither Hermes nor Meteion is ultimately responsible, we cannot leave them to suffer this torment alone. Agreed on that counts. To Catissus Hyperborea, then. Do I get teleported? I did get teleported. Nice. Alright, I might actually have time to run the dungeon, depending on how long the queue time is. If that's the case, we might even get through these last two quests, depending on how long the dungeon takes. I'm gonna have to kind of like hardcore tank this shit if I want to get it done fast. But it shouldn't take more than 15 minutes, even if I take my time, so it's fine. We'll figure it out. More so the queue time is going to take a while, which in the meantime I'll go ahead and grab some water. What have we here? Excuse me, has something happened inside Catissus? Mistress Vana, I'm so glad you're here. No one knows what prompted it, but the alarm was sounded and Catissus put into a state of alert. Procedure dictated that we evacuate immediately, and we have yet to investigate further. This is Hermes' doing, obviously. And what does this state of alert entail exactly? A field of dampening magic is draped over the entire facility, usually in response to escaped entities and the like. Katis's scholars and observers are unaffected, but everything and everyone else is weakened to a fraction of their usual capabilities. And consider us forewarned. We do, however, have urgent business with Chief Hermes and must enter the premises regardless. That said, if Hermes is willing to enact such measures, I would wonder what other obstacles he has seen fit to drop in our path. With that enfeebling spell in place, we're not like to be at our fighting best. And I was hardly an effective combatant to begin with. I have little to offer beyond my ethereal vision. Then you will put that talent of yours to good use. You were fairly skilled at spotting weaknesses, if I recall. Fairly skilled? Now you've gone and raised everyone's expectations. You all need only make the most of your strengths, and I will fill in the gaps as required. I was once a Zem, after all. 'Twas my job to rise to the occasion, be that as defender, aggressor, or healer. I feel better about my lack of prowess already. And you, Emet-Selch, can impress us with your arcane majesty. You lob potent spells as easily as breathing, but can also channel that power in a protective manner if you so choose, yes? Well, yes, should the situation call for it. Excellent! That should cover us on all fronts. Your tale let us hear, Kirshi, so 'tis only right that you lead us now. No matter what lies ahead, we will win through to Hermes and Meteon. And then we will face the future together. Well, kinda. I mean, I'm gonna go back home alone, so Anyway. I think I'm actually going to run it with NPCs just to save on queue time, and at that point, it should take no longer than 15 minutes to clear the dungeon, which should hopefully mean we have time to get everything else. So let's do it. I'm going to quickly do some research on the bosses while I get assigned. We have Emmett as DPS, Hythlodius as a bard, I guess, and Vana as a healer. Perfect. Boss returns to the center of the arena and shrouds it in a snowstorm that disappears. Shortly after, the boss will emerge from one of the 6 craters around the arena and cover it in a massive AoE that can only be avoided by standing behind the boss. Players can determine which crater the boss will emerge from by looking at the crater with no tracks leading away from it. If hit by this, players will take heavy damage and a vulnerability buff. 3 icicle spawn fire around the arena and fire point blank AoEs. Following this, they will either fire a straight line AoE across the edge of the arena or directly through the center. Gotcha. An NPC run, I see. Yeah, I figured. I'd save up on queue times and just spend that extra time on the dungeon anyway, since I tend to run the Endwalker dungeons slow regardless. It's less than ideal, but... Forgot my dick stance. I don't get to be level 90 in this dungeon. It's very sad. I cry. Dies. I'm gonna go ahead and start running towards. Yeah, I'm gonna start running towards the next one. The next batch of boys, they're there. That would probably help too. There we go. Should be safe for a minute here. Or, cast that real soon. Yeah, this went about as well as I was expecting. It really is, like, Endwalker dungeons really are just use half of your mitt on the first pull and the rest of your mitt on the second, and you just do that twice, and then you fight the boss. Truly the tanking experience. Fuck him up, Emmett Selk. It is kind of fun to run a dungeon with Emmett Selk, too. I may or may not have that be part of the reason I'm doing this. So is he... Yeah, he's Black Mage. Perfect. That's fantastic. I love it. They all have the true stone skin buff. I don't have it. That's not fair. They get it for 30 minutes? Bro. Must be nice to have etherical density, huh? Excuse me, how? Get back here. No. I'm now sweating from pressing buttons. This is hilarious. Oh, there's more pull up ahead. Now I'll go for it. Why not? I've got plenty of damage mitt. There we go. There. Hold off for a sec. Self-heal. If any of those wears off, we'll go for that. No, Hythlodaeus, you are not entirely useless. You are fantastic, and I'm happy to have you. Stop beating yourself up. The cool thing about doing NPC dungeons with Gunbreaker specifically is that you can sort of rely a lot more on Brutal Shell's healing because you know that all of your allies are always going to target a single enemy. So as long as you're targeting the same enemy, there's no chance that your allies get attacked. So yeah, it takes a little longer because you're not killing everything at the same time, but that's first of all going to happen anyway because you're the only one doing damage to each individual boss. And two, the self-heal that comes from that means you can pull more and not be afraid of it. So it's worth it. Frostbite and Seek. This is the one where we have to watch for footprints, and whichever one has footprints going towards it, we'll jump out of. And we just sneak behind it. They teleported, that's funny. Yeah, that's easy enough. And then he has another one that's like spawns a bunch of icicles. That's a little scary, but it's not really too dangerous. Let's see. Point blank AoEs, and they'll all point a line either towards the edge or the center. Yep. They all pointed towards the center this time. Kill this. That was like nothing compared to the damage it just took. Whoops. This is fine. Frostbite and Seek again. Okay. Walk towards this one, and then this one. Okay. This is the guy. again.
I see you opening.
Center of the screen or to the edge of the screen? Ooh, right in the middle. Ooh, and that's important. Up the friends. I pressed the button and it did not cast. More round of this. He is ending on that one. I guess I could just also follow the NPCs because they'll always pick the right one, which is funny. That should be it. One more burst window, good for funsies.
I'm not entirely useless.
Nice. Cool, one down. That was easy. Next one has a lot more mechanics to it, and that's... Oh, that's Hermes. Never mind. We'll get back to that. Trismegistus. Nice. Stack marker. Boss will inhale aether, after which one or two of its heads will grow large and flames will issue from its mouth. This indicates which head is performing Pyrrhic Breath. And Pyrrhic Breath is... leaps to the center of the room. Once it begins casting, will face a direction and not turn. Heads that are swollen will cast 120-degree fire rays. So just basically face whichever heads aren't swollen.
I see you opening.
Air attack that one. I'm gonna wait till they kill that one, and then I'm gonna go pull the other one and start using my further spell strategy.
My way.
Okay. Run in and grab another patch.
Have a taste.
The aggro on all these. Which one are they attacking? I need you guys to attack one so I can coordinate accordingly. Okay, and it's this. Like, where's my mouse? Hello? Where's my mouse? Oh, I found it. That was annoying. I figured correctly. Now pretty manageable, so I can start doing damage.
I see you.
Got some stone skin. Let's go. And it's gone. Fun while it lasted. On. Let's see. Pyrrhic spheres. Sends 4 Pyrrhic spheres in the arena. They will. Okay. Seems mostly straightforward here. Oh, that might actually be better than what I've got. Let's see. Yeah. Cool. And I've got some healing. Cool.
Stand firm.
Time to put this theory to the test. I want to keep my eyes on that guy. Okay, and we're going to pull this. Gonna activate self heal. Gonna activate arm's length. Gonna target this dude. Gonna start going ham. Have to support the light. I should. Nope, you're not supposed to get pulled. This is a wash. They fucked up. They did not do the thing I expected them to do in the slightest. All right, 2 minutes at a time. Let's do it. Come on, self-heal. Come faster. They seem like they're keeping up, actually. Oh, shit. I didn't see that. Ah, come on. Okay. Yep, there we go. Heals, good. Ooh, damage, bad. Ow. More self-heal. That's super nice. Alright. I made it work. I managed to do a 2-point pull with a party of NPCs. Honestly, I'm impressed with myself right now. I mean, at least I'm pretty sure I've managed it. I'm not 100% sure right now. F, R. Thank you, an epic, very cool. Come on. Could you all perish real quick, please? I'm begging you. Oh, Lord. Okay. That worked out shockingly well.
Out of my way.
Wow. I'm genuinely impressed. We're on to the second boss, unless of course if they have a surprise third set of NPC or a fifth set of NPCs I wasn't expecting. Not NPCs, Colby. It's not the correct word.
I see you.
Okay, it's gonna inhale ether, and one or two heads will swell. Whichever one swells is going to cast a 120-degree flame breath in front of itself, right? Yeah. Oh, it casts it like in a corner of the room, though. It's not like a regular AoE. That's good to know. I'm gonna go step over here.
I see you opening.
Alright, I've got the general gist. Pirate Spears, which it's probably going to cast soon. No, it's still in hand. 4 Pirate Spears from the area that will fire cross-line AoEs. Oh, hey, there it is. That's going to fire Breath, so I happen to be standing in the right spot. Intimidation. What was that? Sort of what AoE? Hardly a big deal. Oh, damn, you hit me once. I didn't see that. Ow. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Fucking ow. That's with 2 damage bits. Well, one of them's not actually damage bit, one of them self, but still. Fuck. Right here is safe. I was correct. Right here is safe. Nope, not anymore. Oh, actually, it still is.
Have a taste.
This dungeon's pretty easy. I don't know, man. Ow. Whoops. Yeah. Anyway, super easy. Easy dungeon.
Gloves of healing. Bro, could you give me tank gear, please? I'm begging you.
It's already taking a little longer than I expected. That's fine.
I cannot let you take Meteor. Not yet.
A little bit of damage might not be a bad thing, huh? Nice. Did I just stand? Whoa! That is correct. That's exactly what I do. Ooh. That's a lot of enemies. That's a lot of enemies. This is fine. This is all low stress because it's literally just super full. Anyway. Really wish you would let me do level 90 with this thing right now. No Aisha scope will let me be level 90. Look forward to that.
I see you, Open.
Mickey D official. I would ban you so hard right now if I were able to. No one likes you. No one wants you here. I don't want cheap viewers.
I'm not inspired.
That makes no sense. Alright, real quick. I am in fact going to pause the stream real fast to do this.
Luckily, I already have stream chat open. Yeah, we're gonna just. Bye-bye.
So long, farewell, Alvidos, and goodbye. Catisios Ring of Healing. There it is. I knew where I was going, I swear. Be gone, bot. Fly away. Buzz off. Get a crystal name. Mickey B. Like B, like the bumblebee with buzz. B's buzz. It's the joke you get in Mike Tyson. Excuse me. Hello, have you read the aggro bar recently? It says you're on me. More AoEs than just these two.
I see you, Opening.
Like OGCD AoEs are something that is severely lacking in this particular class. I don't know if that's true of other tanks, to be honest, but it feels particularly lacking Gunbreaker right now because I'm level 90 and I only have 2 OGCD AoEs, and one of them is actually not OGCD because it's double down. I guess it's 3. God, I only. Hello! Unexpected Alio in bagging area. Okay, I admit Hermes may take more than one attempt. I have no idea. This fight's got a lot of mechanics to it, and I haven't read through any of them. So, we'll see. Hopefully my teammates are cool enough to just keep me alive somehow. Hopefully Emmett Selk likes me enough to not let me die, even though Emmett Selk's not my healer. Hopefully Crystal Mom likes me enough to keep me alive.
I see you opening. I'm not entirely useless.
No, you're not, Hypolodius. Alright, we got a cutscene to watch. During that cutscene, I'm going to study this. Quadruple. Double augments the next cast spell. Quadruple augments the next 2 spells cast. Works very similar to that other one I know. Cast with double, drops a circular AoE out of the tank's speed. True Bravery is interruptible. The boss receives a damage up buff that lasts 20 seconds. Okay, good to know. I do have a thing for that.
Though the world may think me a mad, desperate fool, I will hold fast to my conviction.
After the Lion's Fire, they will drop an additional AoE that player can simply step out of. Meteor, 4 proximity markers, run to the center. These meteors will block the damage from Hermetica. And Hermetica is, I assume, just a weight one. After a moment, these will fire a large line AoE, knocking back anyone hit. The boss will summon these in 1 of 4 patterns, 3 sets of panels, 2 panels per side, 2 sets of 4 panels. These mechanics repeat until the boss is defeated. For the quadruple panels attack, imagine the arena divided in 4 parts by an imaginary cross. Each couple of panels will fire a shot that will hit the left half, the right half, the upper half, and the lower half, not in this order. The position of the first shot is random, but the next ones are mostly predictable. If the first shot covers the left half, the second shot will never cover the right half, therefore it can either hit the lower half or the upper half. If the second shot covers the upper half, the third shot will always cover the right half. Okay, so it's saying if the arena is like this, then each line that cuts through it is a potential AoE. Dude, you guys are ornery today, and I'm not about it. Get out of my chat. Lordy Lou. So many bots. Be gone, foul creatures. Let's keep that guide up. I'm going to need it. We all ready? I'm not, but that's okay. Alright, let's do it. I'm just gonna assume I know what I'm doing.
I will have the time and tranquility I require.
You had the time, my friend. You had
Dust and gale, gather to me.
that is just raid wide. We don't care about those. Medica.
Unleash your power. Out of my way. Dancing wind, here's my
That's gonna hurt. Shout out to fighting Fan Daniel twice in this stream, by the way. Meteor. We get proximity markers. We're gonna stand in the middle. He's casting double, so whatever he does next will get. Hermetica again. Awesome. Okay. Oh, thank you. We're gonna set. Fear. Oh, that's not good. Ow. Oh, that sucks. Copy. I see now. Another double. Alright. Shoot arrow. True bravery. Oh wait, this is the one I can interrupt. Ah, fuck. Damn it. I forgot, what is my interrupt action? Do I not have it on the hotbar? Well, I don't have it on the hotbar, so I guess I'm not doing anything about that.
Streams of ether.
Quadruple. Hate that. Hate that for me. Ooh, quadruple Hermetica. Okay. Oh shit, I got it wrong. This is a safe spot for the first set. Just. Okay, that one's a lot easier to dodge. Cool. That's actually not nearly as bad as I thought. What? Hello? Like, he didn't cast double. I look double. I do say that Drinky. I will, as soon as I get a moment of peace, do exactly that. I'm going to stand over here because it's going to drop an AoE on me. Yep. Bravery. Again, I don't have the interrupt action. I can do literally nothing about this. Infuriating. Justice. Cool. Did anyone ask? Does anyone care? L ratio. Oh, so you're spamming raid whites. Copy that.
Out of my way. Stars on high. Fall is ready.
So I assume we're gonna get a double cast. Yep, a double cast from Tekka. Figured that mechanic out too. We got it all. We're good. Fight's easy now.
But I am not finished yet.
Who? Me? You can't be serious.
Not a very hard fight, actually, when you break it down. It's a lot more complicated to read than it is to actually learn. Thank you for the drink, Luna. I appreciate that. There's that fight over. And also, I think the last quest we're doing tonight over. And by I think, I mean I'm pretty damn sure that I don't want to do another one. But we are quite close. Nah, it's fine. We can start tomorrow's stream with the end of the 87 to 88 tier. Or 86 to 87 tier, rather. Sorry. Okay. Last item drop. We have the gunblade. Sick. And the skirt. Hey, that doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I kind of like it. I mean, I'm not going to wear it with my glamour because it looks silly, but I like it. I'm curious what the rest of the armor set looks like.
It's over, Hermes. In the name of the Convocation, I hereby take Meteion into custody.
Had to be done.
And setting aside the matter of your nomination, you will come with us too. We require your knowledge to assess and resolve the situation.
Meteion, I am so sorry. With that, I could have listened to your report in full. Reflected upon its meaning and conveyed it to others. That they might reconsider their chosen course. But I have failed. And that wish will never be realized. However, ere our fates become the province of others, I bid you tell me just one thing. Was there happiness in those distant stars.
How can you find happiness where there's no life? What was
there a reason for living?
How many of Medion's sisters were there? Excuse me. Lord.
We conducted our search as per your instructions. We scoured historical records, communed with the spirits of the deceased, heard the final testaments of the dying, welcomed their shadowed hearts into our own. One race had striven to create a world bereft of animosity.
Dear. And suddenly things
They
are
renounced
clicking.
relationships to avoid interpersonal strife, and in so doing brought about societal collapse. One race had renounced war and devoted itself to the enrichment of its people. They were conquered. Though they destroyed the enemy in reprisal, they could not regain their former glory.
This is looking to be pretty
One race
bad.
had concluded that finite time was the root of all woes. Aspiring to shatter its shackles, they went in search of infinity. They discovered nothing is infinite, and that neither time or death can be cheated. Disillusioned, they gave up on the future and themselves. One race had discarded all things that gave rise to sorrow, hoping to have only joy. They found joy lost its savor in the absence of sorrow, and lost their will to live.
Ow. That's
The worlds
bad.
apart, these peoples shared a belief. The belief that they had tried their best.
Why does she sound like she's getting angry? That's
that
not very
they had
monotone
tried to fulfill
automaton
their
of you.
potential with every step and success.
Sorry.
In the course of which they learned the truth. That they would never be free of fear and sorrow, anger and despair,
Aw.
of loneliness, so long as they yet lived.
Yeah, she looks like a sin eater. That's interesting.
Even now their souls cry out for oblivion. And to this song of anguish, I lend my voice. We lend our voice. Oh, beloved mankind, shimmering jewels of beautiful Etheris, rejoice, for we will free you from the cruel yoke of existence.
Hey guys, I think we figured out how the final day started.
There is no need to struggle in vain, for in nihility awaits salvation. You will know peace and serenity, and it will be beautiful.
And this absolves us of guilt, because it wasn't Medion herself who heard the story that was the reason for the final days. It was all of the other media that were already gone and had never even heard from me or knew of me.
Hold sorrow and suffering. There we will sing, our chorus ever louder and ever clearer, that our song may reach even this ether-shrouded star.
And suddenly, I think I know where the final boss comes in.
Such is the answer we have found in the stars.
Well.
Such is the gift we now offer to Etheris.
Hey Hermes, I think you fucked up like really, really bad, dude.
To decide our fate, to decree we live or die.
Very base take on itself. Okay.
Have you lost your mind? You heard what she said. She means to destroy us all, yet you'd still take her side?
In the name of the star, we have discarded those creations that we deemed flawed.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
If we ourselves are flawed, does it not stand to reason that we too should be discarded?
That is sophistry, and you know it.
Perhaps it is. Perhaps I am wrong. Who is to say that you are right? Let us settle this with a determination.
We just fought you.
In my authority as Chief Overseer of Elpis, I will make a judgment on man's fitness to exist.
Wow.
If he can learn to value all life and retain his will to live, even should his end be justified, he will surely find a way to avert his demise. If not, he will perish in the star. As with all determinations, provisions must be made to ensure fairness. Kairos! Awaken!
Huh?
Memory reconfiguration system Kairos activated. Awaiting instruction.
Command. Universal memory alteration. Target area. Catesis Hyperborea.
Of course it's pronounced Hyperborea.
Arrival of Emmett Selk of the Convocation at Propylion. Endpoint. The present. Erase the memories of all events and replace with a vague recollection of the following. I was here, preparing to demonstrate the functionality of Kairos to Emmett Selk and Hithidaeus. Meteon's shared consciousness became unstable. She and her sisters could not sustain their existence, and all dissipated with a burst. The resultant shockwave accidentally triggered Kairos, which erased several days of memories from all present. Execute.
Command acknowledged. Initializing.
Is this gonna affect me?
3 processes remaining.
I guess
to
it literally
execution.
can't because I'm me and I remember it, and Kairos isn't going to affect my memory in real life,
no.
so it doesn't really matter, does it?
I dare say one would be hard-pressed to make it fairer. Everything that you told us, everything that has happened, the fact we've even met, it will all be gone.
Go, Meteon. To the edge of the universe, where none can reach you.
Hermes, won't you come with me? If you were to shed your flesh, I should be able to carry you.
I will remain. As a man, I will oppose the oblivion you bring.
Silly fool. Had you said yes, I would have granted you the gentlest end.
Well, that would have been just real dandy of you. Lord. Let's go, Vina.
This ends here.
Or not.
Fly, Meteon!
That is far enough, Hermes!
Argos, to me.
First process complete. 2 remaining to execution of memory reconfiguration.
As if we needed more pressure. No matter what, you cannot forget what happened today. For it is the key to saving your future. Your world. This fight is our fight. What comes after, our problem to contend with, not yours. No. Your own struggle awaits, and no one else can take your place.
So he wants me to run.
You must flee this place with
That's
your
what I thought.
enemies, and I will see that you do. Now then, where is it? There you are, my little confluence.
So does Vana make it out? I mean, she's no longer in Earth, so I would think she's outside of the borders of Katisis. Which would also explain why she sees fit to do the thing. Wow. This literally brings the entire plot together, doesn't it? Grab her toesies!
Almost.
Grab her toesies. Oh, you probably should have seen that one coming.
Very well.
Oh. She planted a spear in her butthole.
But not forever.
Interesting. So wait, does that mean I was wrong? Was I wrong? Is it not Heidelin that's the problem? Is it just Medion's laugh that I heard?
Second process complete. 1 remaining to execution.
Ugh. No time for brooding. Listen well.
Excuse me.
Beyond lies a spatial confluence that connects the interior sections of this building. I will destroy the confluence and force open a way outside. When I do, you must jump through.
Excuse me.
I cannot tell you how sorry I am. But neither can I let you escape!
Ow. Wait, this is going to work out perfectly, isn't it? He's going to shoot the thing, and I'm going to fly in front of it and go through. Oh, or I'll just fall to my death. That's also good.
Too brave by half.
Nice.
Exemplary work, as always, Emmett Selk.
What? But how? I thought the confluence was over.
He tricked you,
Over
idiot.
there? Yes. We were rather hoping you would.
It was never anywhere but
Hythlodaeus
where it is now.
Is such a fucking
The
badass.
instant those two began making their way towards nothing, 'twas clear the plan was a diversion.
I'm quite incapable of destroying a confluence, I must confess.
God, you're
A
brilliant.
gambit brazen beyond words. Though we've grown accustomed to reckless improvision due to the antics of an incorrigible associate. Though, in the case of certain present company, incorrigible is an understatement.
Got him. Roasted the shit out of him.
I'm beginning to suspect it's a requirement for every Azen. There's no time! Quickly! Even now, I do not believe your tale. I would not suffer us to walk such a wretched path. Still, if it must be said,
He's gonna say it again, isn't he?
do not squander it. The legacy I leave you.
Not quite. Emmett Silk, no! He's gonna say it again. I know he's gonna say it again.
Process complete. Executing universal memory alteration.
Go, Argos!
Yum. Hermes' face was like, oh fuck! I shitted the bed on this one, guys. That was excellent. I retain my memory. This cutscene took so much longer than I thought it would. Whoops.
I'm fine. Just a little tired. Can it be true? Are we the only ones left who see beauty in the world? In life? Are the stars above no more than husks of fallen civilizations? And yet, I feel her. Though she is unimaginably distant, I feel Meteion's presence, and the place where to we must go. Ere she made good her escape, I placed an enchantment upon her, one which allows us to follow her trail. She has already left the outermost bounds of Aetheris, and continues on her way. Given the vastness of the universe, it will still be no easy feat to track her down. But thanks to Emmett Selk and his Ladeus, all is not lost. We remember. So long as we remember, our fates remain ours to shape. What indeed? Let us begin by ascertaining the situation at Catesis Hyperborea, where the others should still be. Given the likely state of their memories, however, it would be imprudent for us to approach them directly. In which case... I am sorry, my friend. I've asked much of you this day. But may I trouble you one last time?
What a good boy. Thank you, Argos. Very cool.
Argos will investigate in our stead. We will share in his consciousness and see and hear as if we were with him. Now, close your eyes and
It's
open
such
your
a long
mind.
cutscene. I have shit to do. It's fine. Everything's fine. Totally fine.
Thank goodness you are unharmed.
Unharmed? There is a gaping hole in my memories. I can scarcely remember arriving here in Elpis.
Forgive me. I was preparing to demonstrate the functionality of Kairos to our guests. But Meteion, her shared consciousness became unstable. And she...
So, that's what prompted the state of alert. And when you went to investigate, you were caught in Kairos's accidental operation.
So it would seem. It's all a blur to me.
Not the best voice
Such
acting
an
from him, by the way,
unfortunate
but it's fine.
accident. Oh, and what of Venar and your other companion? You went inside together, as I recall.
We did?
If Venar was with us, I have no recollection of it. But that there is her familiar, is it not? The fellow seems happy enough, so I think it's safe to assume his mistress as well. I haven't the slightest notion who this other companion might be, however.
Ah, well, that individual struck me as a bit different, for want of a better word. Perhaps it wasn't actually a person, but some manner of creation.
Curious. I must ask Venar about it when next we meet.
Yes, yes, you do that. Now, if we may tend to Hermes, whatever this Meteon did, it seems he bore the brunt of it. Once you are fit to travel, you will return with us to Amarot. We need to make certain there are no other ill effects. Also, I am here on business of the 14. We've already had the conversation, like as not, but since your toy wiped my memory, we'll have to have it again.
Yes, of course. As you see fit.
This Kairos, it manipulates memories through the emission of etheric waves, correct? There is a theory which holds that memories scoured by blasts of ether are restored when the soul is cleansed in the underworld. If true, then perhaps when our time comes to return to the star, we shall remember these few days we have lost.
I doubt aught of interest occurred. Look forward to the revelation.
Well,
but I should prefer to reminisce on more meaningful moments.
None of this explains how Elidibus knew I was here, by the way. So maybe I see him right at the end?
If only for a while. After all, you and I... Oh, we still have a long, long way to go.
True. Hopefully that's the end of the quest, because I need to end the quest so I can call it a... Yeah, there we go, okay. Are you feeling at all recovered? I understand that your exertions were more than purely physical, but resting one's body, if only for a moment, is never without merit. As for Hermes, I think it unlikely he will create more entelechies. He poured much of himself into Meteon, and now that she and her sisters are gone, dissipated in his mind, the grief must be unbearable. He will blame himself. He will believe that had he never acknowledged his dissatisfaction with the world, then the media would have never been born to suffer and die. The offer to join the 14 will be a welcome distraction, and one day, hence, he will face the advent of the final days in the role of Fandaniel. Okay. And that's when he becomes Fandaniel, and then we meet him as Fandaniel in the future. And, okay. Yeah, trust. All right. We're done. The stream is over. I got 2 more drinkies, except I'm not drinking any more water. Lona, I already drank my full cup of water. There's no water left to drink, and I'm ending stream. You know what? Screw it. It's the end of stream. I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you. Because you're my friend. True friendship right here. I even gave you an extra one. You're welcome. Might have swallowed the last one down the wrong pipe, though. Okay, that's the end of the stream. Thank you guys so much for coming out again. I know it was a shorter stream today. That's all right, though. We'll make up for it tomorrow, and we'll get a bunch done in those 4 hours that we have. So I will see you guys then. Hopefully, we're getting very, very close to the end of Endwalker. So look forward to that. And have a fantastic night.